50% means only the 100% it will give a full element. 50%, after 50% the other element will come. That is the spacing distance. Suppose if we do this, instead of 50 we give 150, so there will be a gap. So 50% of, see, there is a gap in the distance. After this 50% gap, then one more will come, like that it will. So every 50%, every element 50% will gap can come. So this is 150% the distance, and undo it. Here what is that? Okay, here also, so 100% will be perfect one sitting. Okay, so after one, other one will be repeating perfectly one by one. And if one more thing is that just overlapping the distance, the overlap distance, that is if 50% I'm giving, you can see that there is a shift. See, after this element in one row, if you take each element, in the second row there will be a 50% shift. Earlier it was coming in a straight line. Now it's a 50% shift in after every row. See, every row there is a 50% shift will come in the element. So if you straight a line here, after the 50%, the other element will come. If you draw a straight line, after 50%, like that. So this is the overlap distance. Then blending that just means when you cut, there is a undo these things. You can just apply it. Okay, so this is just blending that, just in the sense, just give the edges. Now there is no problem in blending the edges with the radius. Okay, I just undo this one. I'm just giving it some radius. Now it's 1 mm radius. See, there is a blend in that. Okay, for that radius there will be earlier it was very sharp cutting. Now if I apply a blend, so to this height only I just did, because if you are giving blend very high, it may not be working, or when we show very low also, we will not be able to see it. So this is the way there is a blend, okay, at the edge. So this is also one of the way that we can do this. So here also we have add and subtract only here, so we can do that. Suppose we have to place the texture in between two curves, then you have to select these two curves, then apply what kind of texture. If you want the texture, you can apply. Okay, apply the texture. So I am applying the texture, so it will be creating in between these two things. So this is the one way. This is the other texture, and this is one more texture like this. Okay, you can even use from the file like that. If you select any particular image, or now I'll take this image. Okay, suppose this image also you can use for blending inside this. So for that, what we will do, go back, and if I want image in between, select the file. I'm selecting this picture file, or suppose I'm taking this, so I have to give a height. Automatically the 1 mm height has come for this object. Okay, other if it is 0 here, we have to give 1 mm or like that. So open, so apply. You can see the texture of that flower has come here. See, the texture of the flower has come here. So this is the way you can also receive file from outside. You can also use the relief files Now I have taken the image file. You can also use relief files to make the texture. Okay, you got it now? Okay, thank you. So now we have done this much. Now we will see the next command. What is this? Is scale to height. What is that? Scale relief. That means in any relief, if you are taking, now I take the whole relief, the total height is shown here, that is 1 mm. Okay, so suppose if I am taking this particular relief, that also height 1 mm only. So if I am taking this this particular leaf, I want this particular pattern to little higher. So I want to increase the height. So for that, scale height option will be applicable. So that case, you just click that. So it will say how much I want, the scale factor, scale height 1 mm, or factor also you can give, or you can give exact height how much you want. That is, I want 2, then you can apply 2, then apply and cancel. So 2 mm, the height will be 2 mm here inside this. Okay, if you select the outer curve, so now you can see in between these two lines the height is, so in between these two line also some element has come 2 mm height. Because okay, what happened is that when we apply that command for 2 mm, okay, this is command for 2 mm, detail was 2 mm, total 2 mm has come up. What is this height? Total height. So total height also 2. So undo it now. Once again undo. This 1 mm. So this is totally 1 mm now. So in between, if I want, total layer is 1 mm. I just increase this particular layer for a height, first this particular, this for another for m. What happening? This also increasing, not a particular line, a particular, because we just class it. Why it is so? None. So selected vector, we have to select selected vector. Okay, so you have to select the selected vector, then only that inside that particular vector only the height will increase. Now I make it 2, then it will see. So, okay. Otherwise, if you select none, means full layer, full picture will be, the relief height will be increased. So, okay, so this is the way we can change the height of the in a particular layer. Then we can apply and cancel like that. So this is one useful command for you, just to increase the height of a particular relief area. See, if you want in some places only, if you want, you can draw a curve there, and also you can increase the height. Okay, if I want to get this leaf only, I want to increase the line, means you can just create an outer line for this particular portion, and also that you can increase, that only you can increase. So you go here, it should be a closed vector, so slide, so it is showing 1 mm. So if I increase that for 4 mm, so you should be careful that I have to select the vector. Okay, so the vector, select vector, so that particular portion will be increased. So this is the way we can and when you are doing the advanced 3D pictures and all, that time it will be useful for you to increase the height of a particular area. Advanced relief, if you are doing that, no, that time it will be useful for you to increase for any time you can use it. So this is the way that scale to relief command will be working. And next is the zero under color. So now I am not discussing about color and pictures. We are only working on vectors. Okay, so I am just leaving that command. I'm just going for this zero. Okay, inside a vector. So if I want to remove this all portion, okay, then I can go here and click zero inside vector, because the full area will be removed. Okay, this is zero inside the vector. And also the same way you can do zero outside the vector also. If I take some particular vector, and now I am doing it, suppose I take this particular vector, and if I want to remove everything outside, I only want to keep this portion only, then I can for zero outside vector also. So just click it. So everything outside this will be, all relief outside this will be removed. Okay. So hope that this all will be very useful to you in your coming projects. Thank you.